managed to really break down the walls and forge a world beyond the bars. That world will certainly benefit from the fervor for social justice that many former prisoners will bring into that world.
There were a lot of formerly incarcerated people at the conference, both attending and speaking on the panels, and I think in this work in general, their voice should be as loud as anybody else's voice in sort of thinking about what the issues are, what solutions could look like. I think there's a saying, and it says something like, anything about us without us isn't for us. And I think that there's a slogan that could be well thought about in the School of Social Work across issues, but I think it's particularly important in the issue of criminal justice and incarceration.
So, I don't know about you, Cam, but I'm excited about tonight. So I really got excited about 3 weeks ago. So I participated in...
I grew up in the South Bronx. I grew up in a neighborhood that was not too far from where President Carter came and deemed it as similar as a third world country back in the day. You know, just the gunshot, the drugs, the poverty, it's, you know, so my chances of survival were slim to none. The fact that I'm sitting here right now is a miracle.
I had fallen into addiction and eventually losing everything and ending up being incarcerated. And as part of like picking up the pieces of my life after all this stuff had happened was kind of a re-exploration of my roots, of who I was, what had I lost in this process. And I realized that I always cared deeply about social injustice. What needs to happen now, and what I feel is happening, and you hear it a lot in congregations like this, not enough, but you hear it, is people are starting or wanting or fulminating around creating a new language that talks about social justice in a way that's completely foreign to this retribution paradigm that's happening now.
My name is Kathy Boudin. This is like not what I expected.
I was lucky enough to have Kathy Boudin as a professor for a module this semester in my human behavior in the social environment course. And she really put a human face on this issue, as well as very poetically and very beautifully, I think, rendering some of these large statistics into something, I won't say manageable, but kind of, I was forced to grapple with these statistics in a way that I didn't feel that I had had to before.
Given that Columbia has enormous resources in its students, in its faculty, in its capacity to impact on policy, and we felt that asking the School of Social Work to be a site for a criminal justice initiative made a lot of sense, just in terms of the role of social workers in the world who are actually spread out into every institution and work in concrete ways to help people or to create roles for people to be able to help themselves, as well as work on policy and research. Our initial concept was that we would start at the School of Social Work, and after developing a model here, we would begin to reach out to the rest of the university.
The community has something to give, and we wanted to showcase what they have to give. And it was through workshops that we have at a conference, or whether it's through panel discussions. We were also tired of talking about the issues that youth have and no youth are in the building. So we decided to put youth on a panel and let them write their own life narrative, you know, which was really powerful. So we definitely believe in having a mixture of faculty, students, community, youth, everything, one big gumbo.
So we're going to broaden a little bit the way we do this. I would like to ask for everybody here who has been affected in any way by incarceration to stand up. Now, I would like to add for everybody else to stand up, for all of you to stand up who at this point will make a commitment to say, I am going to change. I am going to change the system of mass incarceration in different ways so that human dignity is at the heart of it, so that resources go into the communities that need those resources, and so that people get a second chance.